Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from beautiful Swan Lake First Nation, Manitoba. We're here today at the Swan Lake Gaming Center at the corner junction of at the corner of junction 23 and 34 in Swan Lake First Nation, Manitoba. I'm losing my words. And we're here today for the Hank 8-Ball Memorial Tournament in honor of Danny Mckinney. It is day 2 of a 3-day event. Yesterday we had the singles. It went all the way down to the B-side final. That got done by 4:30 in the morning. Today they had the championship match. I'm not even sure who won, but I'll let you guys know right away. And we started the team event since noon. It's been going strong. We're now... Oh, I went to the wrong one. Here. I was going single screen, but we're going to split screen. We have a matchup here. It's a quarterfinal matchup between What's Wrong with Joey and Darcy's team. They already started this match. I believe this is the first 2 racks, but I'm going to go confirm on the scorecard. They have 10 points, 10-0 for Joey's team. All right, that's that. And we're going to go into the lineups. So on Darcy's team, we got Vance Hool, Darren Malcolm, Darcy Malcolm, Keith Malcolm. It's basically Team Ebb and Flow. There's a couple of Ebb and Flow teams here, though. What's Wrong with Joey has Joey Bolio, Dwight Wamdiska, Logan Rogers, and the pro, Jason Klatt. It's a good, I tell you. So they have to have a new score here. I missed what happened on the last table there. Oh, still 10-0. Ooh, they're playing some Doors in the background. I love me some Doors, man. Nice effort on table 1. That's going to be a ball in hand, though. And Dwight Wamdiska is going to get a crack at it. Dwight is from What's Wrong with Joey. Darcy Malcolm from Darcy's team on table 2. I wonder. A lot. I'm wondering about something here. Here, take a look at it. Oh, interesting. See if we can change this a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it, can't do it. Oh, it's 20-4. All right, so that was, let's see, we got Darcy Malcolm against Logan Rogers. That's going on table 2 right now. And Keith Malcolm against Jason Klatt on table number 1. I haven't seen Klatt play in a team event in forever, man. It's kind of cool to have him out here playing in the team event. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. So I was like, oh, I'm able to share, but. I think I'm sharing through QSports Live and not through my own. Oh, yeah. That's what. Oops. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not banned from sharing, but I am. QSports Live, I think it's just me. Big break on table number 1, but there's a lot of mess up there. Ooh, I was able to post under mine too. Cool. Yes, my restriction is lifted. Now, time to get banned again by sharing. Crazy Facebook world, man. I'm telling you. In what world is it normal that you get punished for sharing something you enjoy and love? All right, and on table number 2, we got the showdown from the second round between Vance Houle and Dwight Wamdiska. Keith Malcolm at the table right now. That was a bit of a messy table, but he's been working it out pretty good so far. I'm not really surprised because he's a good player. Letting Jason Klatt know that he moved the ball. Jason Klatt said it's okay. Nice little bump there to open up the 7 ball. If he's got the shot on the 2 ball, he'll address that right now. 5 ball is the biggest problem that he has on table 1. Try to get that 2 ball out there and he just missed it. Down to the dirty work. 2 balls in a bad spot. 5 balls in a tough spot. Yeah, and the angle on the 4 ball isn't necessarily the most promising angle to work with. That's a tough shot because you got to cut it past the side pocket and it usually clips the horn in the side pocket. It's makeable though. Just missed it. And now we get Jason Klatt at the table on table 1. He'll have a chance to get going on this one. And it looks like a little bit of a mess, but for a high level caliber player like him, this shouldn't be a problem. Biggest area he has to concern himself with is the 9 and the 10 ball and the 15. But the 15 goes to the pocket, that opens up the 9 and the 10, so it's really not that bad. He got out of position here. He's supposed to be a little bit closer to his target, so he's got to make up for it now. He's got to choose between the 14 or the 11 ball. The 11 ball will take him towards that 14. Does he commit to just opening up that 9 and 10 from this angle, or does he just try to run the cue ball into the 14? Trying to get around things. Didn't get the shape that he was looking for either. He's going to be stuck with a reverse cut combo here. One thing I like about this, though, is if he can play this natural and get the cue ball over to the left side, then he can address that 14 and the 12 on the bottom cushion. That's going to miss his shot on table 2. Safety play from Jason Klatt on table 1. Smart. He didn't give him anything. Even if he tries to jump, he's got a combo. Limited the kick shot options also. It's a very, very good play there. Dwight won disc on table 2. What's wrong with Joey? Trying to work out the situation there. Tried, but did not accomplish the goal. So Jason Klatt gets back to work. A little bit easier now with that ball in hand. And all like top players usually don't like to move things on the table, but I feel like he should take the 14, open up that 9 and 10, then have the 15 balls an escape shot. Just a gentle push, you know, just to get that 2 ball out of the way, to open them up a bit, spread them out. Other than that, you're having to look at maybe taking the 9, and then with the 9, pushing the 2 ball out of the way, opening up the 10 ball, then you have the 15 as an escape shot, come across for that 14 and the 12 from there. 10 ball will be your finish ball. He's not 100% on it yet. He wants to make sure he delivers the finish here. He's one of the top players on his team, so he's supposed to win all his games. And he's got an opportunity to do so here. Doesn't want to not capitalize on that opportunity and then hurt his team because of it. Yeah, he still can't make up his mind, so it looks like he's going to go for another adjustment here. So he's got enough room to get in for the 9, so that's the way he's going to go. Not the way that I was planning for sure. I figured we'd go side pocket there, but maybe it doesn't even go to the side past the 10. Yeah, I don't think it does. And the 10 ball isn't in the greatest spot, but it's really not that bad. It has a pocket to the bottom left corner. I mean, you could always open it up with that 14 or the 12. Slow pace. He didn't get there. Too used to playing on those predator tables and diamond tables. There's an option to go right side middle too, but it's really tight. I don't think he's going to go that way. Yeah. That was almost perfect weight. He's still good. Just a little bit further than would have been better, I guess, if he would have came short a couple inches. Then he could have easily set up for the 8 ball. But from here, he kind of has to punch draw it off the cushion. Yeah, that's the only way he could have addressed it. Perfect weight there. He thought he actually lost the cue ball, but the cue ball waited and stopped perfectly in front of the 8 ball. Good finish from Jason Klatt. It's 10-4. I'll have to confirm the score. Right now I got 30-8. I'll confirm it in a second. They got 30-18. I got to go by whatever they have. Oh, he just forced that one into the pocket. 8 ball to the side. It's another big win for Joey's team. 10-6. Makes it 40-24. Darcy's team down by 16. And we're now, let's see, Jason Klatt playing against Darcy Malcolm now. And Darren Malcolm and Logan Rogers are playing on table number 1. Jason Klatt breaking on table 2. Big break. Made a ball. You don't really see Klatt playing bar box too much. But when he comes home to Manitoba, it's lots of bar box. However, you don't really see him playing too much Valley bar box, so it might be a little bit off here on the feel of the table. But good players like him always find a way to adapt to the table speed, the conditions as well. And I don't want to say he started his career as a bar box player, but through his early years before he started becoming pro, he was part of the active pool league, and so he used to compete on bar box all the time. So he is familiar with playing on the bar boxes. It's just the feel that he's got to get reacquainted with again. Darren Malcolm with a ball in hand on table number 1 from Darcy's team. Looks like Klatt's chosen the solids on table 2. It's gotten a little bit of work, the 1, the 5, the 2, all in a weird spot. There's no rescue around there either, so he's got to play position on at least on one shot, and that shot has to lead to a breakout for the other 2, or at least for position onto one of the other 2. Just doing a little bit of stuff here. Be on the mic in a second. Oh, yeah, that's fun. No más, uno más. No, I had a signal drop. It's okay though. I'm gonna update the score in a second too. Just give me... Trying to get some of the pictures up of Dan Mckinney or Danny McKinney. Already. All right, so let's go take a look here. $40-34. Bit close over match now. 6 points difference. Looks like Clap figured out the puzzle on table 2. As expected. A little funny here on the angle on the 1. I guess you're going to have to just stroke this through. I don't think you can slow roll this without having a tough shot on the 4. And if you stroke it through, the tangent line's taking him right in between the 2 stripes by the side pocket. If he runs into one of them, he'd be in trouble. So maybe he's not going to play it that way. No, he played it through. Yeah, he just missed it. Good shot. It's not bad. He would have liked to have gotten a better angle so he could just set up for the 8 ball a little bit easier, but he's got a shot. That's all you really need. Nice smooth stroking as usual, and Mr. Clap. It's got some support there from the stripe on the 8 ball, so cue ball's going to be safe. Didn't even run into it. 10-1. Oh, yeah, and that was a runout from Clap, right? Wasn't it? Runout. A runout indeed. Looks like we have maybe another one going on over here right now. He's in a tough spot here on this 3, right up on it. He's got to let the cue ball go. Just wants the shot. I believe he's got one. No, you don't want to move that ball. Oh, man. He was not trying to run into that ball. That was an unforced error. Oh my God, what a cut. Oh, and it doesn't go in. Wow. That was about to be the highlight of the day, man. A great effort nonetheless. Boom, as best as he could. A little bit more pace and it would have been in that pocket for sure. So Joey Boyle gets a break there on table 1. They'll try to make the best out of this. Easy work on table 1 for a 10-7 win. Should make the score 60-42. I'll confirm that's an 18-point difference between the two teams right now. Well, they got a different score. They got 50-35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, no, 60-42. They just updated it. So where does that put us now? The second round is complete. We got Vance Hool playing against Logan Rogers on table 2. Darren Malcolm against Jason Cladd on table 1. Why wanted this guy? Kuiper's Bakery donated some items for the tournament. Yeah, they're doing draws for it. Oh, look at that shot on table 2. Wow. 3-ball combo for Vance Hool. I was just about to start complimenting him because he's just a really good competitor, man. Under the radar all the time, too. Like, the people that know him, but if you don't know him, then you go and play in a tournament and he's not known, you're going to be in trouble. Very, very good player. Let's take a look at that shot. But looking at the right side, look at this nice 3-ball combo, man. Like wired. Wow, what a shot. At the moment, in the running for the highlight of the day. Drinking whiskey out the bottle, not worrying about tomorrow. Chris Rock, baby. Or Chris Rock, Kid Rock, not Chris Rock. Jeez. I'm not tired yet. That's a bad sign, man. No. Did not work out on table 2, so he turns the table over to Logan Roger, and he'll get a chance to get going. Jason Cladd on table number 1. He's working on that table at the moment. He's got one stripe that's tied up in a bad spot. Other than that, he's good to go. And I don't know, he could have maybe played it out from this 12 ball, but the 8 ball is going to block that from happening. This is a bit of an interesting situation because he has to land on the 15 before he can take care of that 14. And if I believe the 11 ball would be the breakout for him. Logan's going to miss his shot on table number 2. Turns the table back to Vance Hool from Darcy's team. Not many options there, but he's got at least a 3-ball available. Glad's in some trouble here on table 1. I'm thinking maybe he can play it off the cushion, off the 5 into the top right corner, and that will give him the break on the 14. But not sure how he feels about that. Oh, it went in on its own without even hitting the 5. Okay. I didn't think he can clear that pocket, no problem. But yeah, he was able to clear it. I gave him the breakout. Now he's a little bit tough here because the 14's rolled over to the center a bit further than he expected. I think he can still make the shot, but he's gonna have to use a bit of stroke power here to be able to get back for that 11 ball to make it into the side pocket. So big shot coming up here. Oh, the juice was there. The stroke was clean, but he missed the shot. Turns the table over on table number 1 to Darren Malcolm, and he knows he's playing against a good player, so he's going to work this table out to make sure he doesn't get him back on the table. Then if by any chance he runs into trouble, he's going to have no choice but to play a smart safety. Looks like Vance won that game over there for a 10-1. Makes it 61-52. We're still in a good battle here. Almost got this figured out on table 1. It's got to come down to the middle of the table, and that's the solve right there. Ideally, you want to get onto that 3-ball, but I think he's maybe thinking about leaving that 3-ball as a finish ball. Options for the 3 or the 5 now. I don't know if I like leaving the 3-ball there for the end. I guess it's okay as long as you get the right shape. It's not a real threat. But I've always tried to analyze the table to try to figure out where the problems can be, and I feel like that could be the problem. Needs a positive angle on this one for the 3. That's not bad. You got the shot to the pocket. You can play around 2 cushions to get onto the 8-ball. Play straight through the top 2. Should have played with a little bit more right-hand spin, so he would have caught that second row with an angle going towards the middle. He's still okay, though. It's not bad. The only thing here is that you might have to power draw this just so you can avoid the scratch. Because I think if you go top spin, you're going to come close to the pocket. And now you're at the mercy of the conditions of the table. If there's a little bit of a roll, you might roll into the pocket from there. So I think you got to just punch draw it off the cushion. Oh, he played it through. Okay, he was right. A little bit of right-hand spin on that one to make sure that he avoided that angle. And that's a 10-5 win for Darcy's team. Makes the score 66-62 for What's Wrong with Joey. Darcy's trying to work it out here on table 2. He's on his way. Almost there. This would be for a run out as well. It almost looks like he has a nice little stun angle, so he can just set up for that 10 ball to the left side middle pocket and then just use the 14 for the close. Yeah, like that, man. I mean, and even if you're out of line, you can still just take the 14 ball. It's not that bad. I think he's off position here, so if he was to push this through, try to run through the 4 ball, he would still end up a little funny on that 14. So he might be forced to take on that 14. Yeah, he's looking at that option now. And I like the idea that he's going for the corner because that keeps it straight for the 8 ball. You basically have to just set up for the corner, stop shot it there, and then you're good on the 8. That's what he's looking at right now. There's a slight stun angle on the shot if he takes the 14 ball on, so he's also acknowledging that. But you can use that angle to get perfect on this 10 ball. I believe the 8 ball goes to the bottom left corner too, so if it does, you can just draw back for that 8 ball, make it like where he's at right now. That would be the perfect shape. Yeah, so he's looking at that now. I think that's the way we go, man. Just draw it back a little bit. He's asking himself if he should be crazy enough to try it, but I think he should. It's not really a crazy shot, man. Just gotta poke, draw back, and you're good to go. And the reason why I would play it that way is because if you try to hold perfect for the 8 ball, if you end up rolling forward just a little bit, you're not going to have the shot, or it's going to be funny. If you draw back, like it looks to me like he's got a straight line that goes towards the cushion, which that gives him a nice and easy out. He might go for perfection here. Maybe he doesn't trust his draw. No, he trusted the draw. Good job, man. Perfect little touch to finish a nice run up. That's a run out. Take it easy, eh? That's a 10-1. They're starting to turn it up now. They've taken the lead in this match anyway. Back-to-back 10-1s. 72 to 67, or 67 to 72. And we're only 39 minutes into the match. 40 minutes into the match. And where are we? Okay, so we are... I think we're in the 3rd round now. Yeah, we're finishing the 3rd round. So the last match of the 3rd round is Keith Malcolm and Dwight Wamdiska, which is the match on table 1. On table 2, we got a showdown between Vance Houle and Jason Klatt. In the batter's box is Darren Malcolm against Joey Bolio, then Darcy Malcolm against Dwight Wamdiska, and the closers, Keith Malcolm and Logan Rogers. Couple of big games coming up here now, and they're more meaningful, especially the one on table 2 with Jason Klatt. He's supposed to make a ball around the table out. That's going to help his team. If he loses on this rack, it's over for that team because he's the one that's supposed to clutch through. What a delivery on that break. Nice little pop. Key ball came through the middle. Good spread. It's got a little bit of work here. Actually, well, I don't know if I like the solids either. I guess the stripes are somewhat better. I don't like what that 13 is, and I don't like what the ball is. But the 11 ball does go to the right side middle pocket, so it's not that bad. And the 13 ball is the only ball you would have to be concerned with as far as breakouts. The 8 ball's sitting in a sweet spot. It's got a couple of options, so he doesn't have to worry too much about the 8 ball. Keith Malcolm's going to pop up on the table or on the shot on table 1. Turns the table over. Dwight will get a chance. This can help his team out too. He's another good player that's supposed to deliver big wins whenever he comes up. Biggest problem that he's got on table 1 is the 12 ball, but it almost looks like if you get below it on our screen that you can maybe go off the 3 ball into the side pocket. So you're going to try to open things up. And it's not bad. I mean, now the ball goes to the top left corner, so it's an option. But he moved it further away from the side pocket, so now that side pocket is out of play. And I'm not sure if he's got anything here on this 11 ball. If he does, he's okay. Camera angle shows like he's been tight. Yeah, he didn't really have much. Kind of played it as a two-way, and it worked out all right. Keith Malcolm going to get his jumper. Taking care of business, he says. Speaking of taking care of business, Mr. Klatt is all business right now on table 2, trying to help his team get a little closer in this match. They were in the lead for most of it, but they just lost that lead for the first time, and now they're not necessarily in panic mode, but in recovery mode, trying to get everything balanced out for that last rack of this match. Justine Day, how you doing? Says, woo! Dane, Jerry, McCree, how you guys doing? So watching from Baldwin, Mississippi. It's freezing here. Here in Manitoba, there's like blankets of snow running across the highway. It's nasty. What a match. Great shooting, boys, says Patrick. Yeah, it's been a really nice match for sure. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are, by all means, feel free to like the stream. You could also share the stream if you want to help. I try to share the stream as much as possible, but I'm always getting, restrictions because I share too much. They say I care too much about pool, man. I don't know what's wrong with these people. What's wrong with the people? Oh, nice. I thought they were going to restrict me like till tonight, but they lifted my restriction. Oh, nice try, man. Really nice try on the table 1. It's a big effort there, that jump. Fortunate for him, the 3 and the 6 have rolled up in a weird spot, but the 12 ball kind of got into a nasty spot, too. Gonna squeeze that ball into the pocket. He gets just enough angle to get this 12 ball into the pocket as well. This is a big match here. Gonna deliver the 12, gets it up for the 8 ball. Klatt still at the table on table 2. 8 balls good on table 1. That's a 10-5 win for What's Wrong with Joey. Oh, yeah, baby. Da, 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 da. 77 to 77 is what I got as we approach the last racks. Told you it was going to be a good pool today. I don't know why you guys never believe me. I got 77, 77. What happened? Did he get out of position? Oh, yeah, he did. Definitely got out of position there. This is the taste, the very first taste of what's to come all day long. I don't think I've ever come out to Swan Lake for a team event where like every match came down to the last rack. Like almost every match comes down to the last rack here. And I'll tell you something. So just so you guys have a real understanding of how good this is going to be today. Like half these guys show up for one tournament, the other half show up for the other tournament. This is probably one of the only few times where like every stacked team, every stacked player is all in the same building right now. No idea who to predict as the winner for today or for the event. I have 4 picks. That's how hard it is. I have 4 picks, and the 4 picks, any one of the 4 can win it. You're going to see some incredible shooting today. There's going to be tons of runouts, tons of jump shots, tons of kick shots, incredible, beautiful special shots that you almost never see. You're going to see a little bit of everything. Vance Will with a big break here on table number 2. This could be the difference maker in this match because Cloud was about to run that table out for a big win, but now Vance had a chance to be able to win with a score of 10-5. This could seal the deal and put the last game at point count only or ball count only. Oh no, and Joey's gonna miss the shot. There, Malcolm with a great chance here. It's about ball count now, so these guys just have to make balls. That's the biggest thing. You don't have to run out. You don't have to do anything crazy. You just have to find a way to make balls and capitalize. Oh, lost the cue ball on table 2, and Clag gets a nice break here. That was supposed to be a punishing rack for him and his team, but instead he gets a lucky break. Gets back to the table with a ball in hands. Got 2 balls left in the 8 ball, and he's good to go. Shot from there and got around cleanly to the top of the table or the bottom of our screen. A little bit short on the pace there from Cloud. He's still okay though. 14 ball gives him cushion for escaping the scratch. Just has to make the shot. And he probably won't even come close to that 14. You can punch draw this to get away from it if you wanted to. He just went into it. That's wrong there, 10-3. Seven points down right now for Darcy's team, and we're on the last rack, I believe. Let me see. Let me see. I thought it was a 20-game format. Oh, yeah, we're just in the last round now. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just in the last round now, so we got lots of game left still. But the game is tight. 7-point difference. Joey and Darren on table 1. They're already mostly done on that table. And then table 2 is Darcy Malcolm, Dwight Wondiska. And then the last match for, the last match for this matchup will be on table 1. It's going to be Keith Malcolm against Logan Rogers. Let's see how both of those guys have been doing since they're the closer. So Keith won. Let's see. 2, lost 3. So Keith has lost all 3 of his games so far. Logan's lost all 3 of his games as well. The interesting thing here, though, is so Keith lost his first game 10-4, so he had 4 points there. Then he lost 10-7, that makes him 11 points. Then he lost 10-5, so that gives him 16 points over those games. And Logan lost 10-0, 10-0, and 10-1. So technically, like statistically, Keith Malcolm is supposed to edge out Logan Rogers in this last rack when they get to it. But because he's lost all the games 10-0, 10-0, 10-1, there's a good chance he's going to light up that last rack. So we'll see what happens. And good night. That song is dedicated to everybody that's going to be watching the stream tonight. It's going to be a good night. Ooh, just squeezed into the pocket. Still has the shot available on table 2 through the 12 ball. It's going to have to move things around here, though. And there, Malcolm having no choice but to play safety here. Did not hit a rail. It's going to be a ball and out for Joey. Oh, no, wait. So he's solid, or he's striped. So he was just trying to tie up that solid, but Joey's going to play a cannon shot or a billiard shot, I guess it would be. That opens up the 6. Little punch draw at the right side cushion to get below the 8 ball here. Power stroke. Oh, he went above it instead. And he got himself really tight on it. Showing us there what he was trying to do with position. So you don't really have to go for this considering where your opponent's balls are, but you know, he might still be aggressive here and go for like the bank corner. But I don't know. Yeah, I would just cut it to the corner. It's a tough shot, but what else can you do, man? No matter where you leave that cue ball, you're going to leave a cut on the 14 or you're going to leave a combo. Your opponent will still have a chance to get out. Oh, man. That was probably the best result, though, because he's full-length table, a lot of distance now. That limits what he can do with that 14 and that 9. So I think that worked out really good. He's not happy about the miss, but the other bonus is that the 8 ball's chilling over the pocket. So no matter what happens here, if his opponent doesn't pot the ball, it's going to be game over. He basically won the game right now, unless his opponent pulls off a miracle. Which there is a little bit of a miracle there through the combo. You can play the cannon shot, or not a cannon, sorry, a billiard. Cue ball off the 14 into the 9 to make the 9 ball in the bottom left corner. Let's see if I have enough time. He's kind of looking at it, so I may have enough time, but I may not. Right, so if you go into this ball, right, you hit it about here, that's going to make this ball slide over this way. So you just adjust the spin a little bit because the natural line on the slide is going to be about this. So that's not going to make it. So you have to adjust the spin a little bit so you can hit it about this contact point. That will push this ball to this point right here. The other option would be just to bank it. But if we're looking at the bank here, like this is your bank angle, right? Ooh, that's so close. So he's here. So like this is probably about the bank angle here. Something like that. Like that. So to connect that like that, that's tight, but it's almost natural as you can see. Oh, what a shot, man. What a shot, but he wasn't going for it. He was going for the 9. I'm telling you, like I don't know, the bank was probably the way to go, but I like the billiard shot better. He was going for the billiard. See that? So it's the last rack on table 1 now. And the second last rack is in effect on table 2. And Darcy Malcolm's at the table right now. So that was a 10-6 loss. 97, 86. I'm gonna go confirm on the challenge or the CompuSport bracket. They haven't updated it yet. Yeah, they haven't updated it yet. Show me some of that Spanish dancing. Big break on table one, but looks like he's gonna come up dry. Keith Malcolm to work on that table now. Likely gonna be the closing rack in this match. Nice little finish here on table two for Darcy Malcolm to make this a more interesting matchup that it's been so far, and it's been pretty interesting so far in my opinion. This will be for a 10-3 win. It's in, it's good. Puts him at 96 to 100, or 100 to 96. 4-point difference, so it just comes down to ball count for Joey's team, and for Keith Malcolm and Darcy's team, they just need a nice win. Oh no, that was supposed to be a gimme, but he missed it. Logan Rogers with a chance to be able to close out for his team now. The most that Darcy's team can do is 106 points. So technically they need 7 points on table one. And he's got he's got all 7 balls on the table. So he just needs to get to the black ball. They're updating the score sheet now, so we're gonna go take a look to see if I got the right score. We got 107 to 89. That doesn't make sense. I gotta go with whatever they got, so as soon as they adjust that. Yeah, 196, that's what they got. Oh, Logan makes a ball to the side pocket. Definitely going to be feeling the pressure here, man, because like it's the last game. Everybody's kind of counting up the finish. Dwight Cladd, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. That was a good stream. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So we're going to Calgary this year, man. They're moving the Moses Kappa Memorial to Calgary for this year. You guys have family out there, right? Well, he makes the 6 ball. He's going to overrun the cue ball a little bit, so he's left himself a back cut angle on the 7 ball. There's a bit of a shot on the 2 ball to the side pocket too, but that would change the table. His biggest area of concern right now would be the 4 and the 1. Which you can maybe approach that 4 now, but it wouldn't really help him for the finish here. It would just be making a shot to make a shot. And I don't think he feels comfortable with a 7 ball back cut, but that might be the way he's going to go because maybe he sees that making the 2 ball is going to change the table too. But this shot on the 7 is dangerous for 2 reasons. It's a tough shot to make, and the other thing is like the cue ball control and position is going to be challenging because you're 4-stroking it a little bit. Oh, that worked out okay, I guess. He's got a shot on the 2. He's shooting maybe slightly over the ball, but it's not too bad. Whether he's going to get the finish or not, I see the odds are against him right now. He's in the low percentage of getting out because the shot on the 2 has to set him up for something else. And the only other option he's looking at right now is a combo. Because like you can stun over to the right to try to cut that 4 ball, but that would change the table in a bad way. You don't want to do that. So you're kind of more or less forced into a combination here in order to keep the table as is. Because if you move anything on that 5 ball, now you're in trouble, right? The 5 ball barely goes past that 13 ball. So that's what he's trying to protect here and why he's looking at this option. The A-side finals are scheduled for 7:30 today. At the time right now, it's almost 5 o'clock here in Winnipeg. So in about 2.5 hours from now, we're gonna have the A-side final. It's gonna be good too. I mean, every team that's here, they're all stacked. Oh no, he overcut it. Oh man. So just the win for the win. Ooh, almost missed that one. It's got to get down for that 11 ball now. That 13 ball has to be the finish ball, I believe. Only because of the angle that he's got here, but he may not approach it. He might take the 13 ball instead. Ooh, this is tough now. I think you still take the back cut on the 11 ball and just force the cue ball onto the 4. Yeah, like that. And now the 4 ball is kind of bouncing a funny spot because it took away the side pocket. Now that's left him with only the option to go to the corner unless he can find another pocket. And he's going to find another pocket, the easier corner there. Nice little finish from Keith Malcolm. He only comes in when it's all business, man. And they count on him to deliver. He lost every single game in this match today, but he's finally gotten the win, and it came through when he needed it the most. 10-4 win for Darcy's team. Wow, what a finish. 106 to 104 is the final score. 2-game or 2-point difference. What a nice little match that was, right? And we're gonna have more action coming your way right away, so don't go too far, man. But that was pretty good. Congratulations to both teams. That was a very entertaining matchup. I enjoyed it. And let's get ready for some more action, baby, because we got lots of action coming your way. Don't go too far. I'm gonna go find my groove. We'll be right back. All right, so if you thought the last matchup was good, oh man, you're in for a treat. Let's get this up. I'm excited about today, man. It's always good competition out here in Swan Lake, but today is just extra because there's so many great players here. I gotta look up the matchup here. Oh, this is a semifinal, A-side semifinal. It's Invasion Lake Man boys against Darcy's team. Hopefully that fits in there. Yeah, perfect. So that's going to be our next matchup. They're just warming up right now. All we hear is all right, and they're still warming up, so we're just going to keep waiting until things get going. In the meantime, let's take a look at some pictures. I gotta fix that here. This is the gentleman that we're here to honor. On the right side is Dan Mckinney, or Danny Mckinney, also known as Hank. See him here on the left, wearing one of his favorite hats. In the middle on this one. Here's a picture of the family. Gonna move this more to the center here. On the left, you got Pamela McKinney. Right beside her is Wanda McKinney. There's Danny McKinney, their father, and Edgar McKinney on the right, the brother and son. And here's a picture of Hank playing pool, doing what he loved most. This weekend, everybody battles in his honor and the memory of a fellow pool player that truly loved the game. And a man that this community absolutely misses. You can see it in people's faces when they talk about him. There's so much love towards him. He's deeply missed. His team was playing earlier on the stream, Boss Q's. I'm hoping they're still doing okay in the tournament. It's Junior McLean on the table on table number 2. Table number 1 is Dennis Baptiste, both from the same team, Invasion Lake Man Boys. Getting a feel for the table is important. Like, some people like to shoot just to get a feel for their shot, like their stroke. But technically, you're supposed to get a feel for the table. That's where it's at. The more you know about the table, the better you can handle the situations at the table when you're shooting. So you play some big, powerful shots. Like you see here, Junior's playing some big shots, trying to get that cue ball going off the cushion, trying to get a read for the speed of the cloth as well. See how responsive it is to shots. That's all information. That's what most players do when they warm up, if they're looking for information off the table. Until you realize that that's what you're supposed to do, you kind of just warm up by shooting, and it's mainly just trying to find your shot. But your shot is only like a percentage of what you need. By knowing the table intimately, knowing how good the rails are working, the speed of the cloth, and if there's any funny rolls anywhere, you know, like all that stuff is really going to help you in the long run. So that's what you're looking for. And most players that warm up, like at least the higher level players, first thing they're looking for is stroke, get their stroke up. Once they got the stroke going, they look for speed of table. And they only read that off by playing shots off the rails. So you try to play cue ball position off a couple of rails, play the cue ball off of a couple of banks, but you get a good feel for the banks to see if they're dead or not, and then you get a chance to see if the table is fast or slow, right? So all that stuff is what players usually do when they're warming up to get going. The better your warm up is for your game, the better your game is going to be. Just putting balls to get a groove on, it's not going to be good enough for you. I'm telling you right now, because a lot of people like to warm up by just racking the rack and then shooting. That doesn't help you. I promise you, it'll never help you. You're going to feel like you're good because you're going to maybe run a couple of those racks. You'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm ready to go. But then when you have to let the stroke out for a big shot, you're not going to have it because you didn't warm up your stroke. When you have to play like a four cushion shot, positional shape shot, you're not going to see that or even feel it. You're going to come up short because you didn't try out the rails to figure it out. So these are all the things that you're supposed to work on when you're warming up. I'm excited about this match, man. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, baby. They're almost done warming up. Sounds good. And yes, says Dwight. Awesome finish, says Patrick. Agina, says Kelly. Oh, Vance. To the other side. Break on through to the other side. Let's check out the lineup while we're waiting. Oh, they haven't made the lineups yet, so that's what they're waiting on. The flipping coins. Well, we already know who Darcy's team is because we've seen that earlier. Darcy Malcolm, Darren Malcolm, Keith Malcolm, and Vance Hool. On Invasion Lake Man Boys, we got Barry McLean, Gogo, Cornell McLean Jr., the Chief, Cornell McLean Sr., and Dennis Baptiste. We'll just call him the Sandbagger. He's a pretty good player, too. He's an up-and-coming player, so he's still got development years, but he's got lots of promise, man. What I enjoy about the McLeans when they come out to play is that they just always have a good time, man. It doesn't matter. They're all good players, so they don't really care.
it doesn't matter so much about winning or losing, but they like to win. But most importantly, the chemistry, man. They're just happy. They're always enjoying themselves, joking around, laughing. It helps to take away a lot of the pressure, man. You feel like you're at ease in that situation, right? So, oh yeah, I forgot you can do this in CompuSport. I attached the stream on there, so I'll attach it right now. Might as well attach it, right? So that people, when they go check out the bracket later, they can just go check out their match. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. You're gonna see so many crazy runouts on this match right now. It's gonna be like a battlefield, man. Instead of blood being shed everywhere, it's gonna be chalk pieces everywhere. Chalk dust. I think they're just getting their lineups ready now. Some matches don't even start till 6, so we're kind of sort of ahead of time. What time was this one scheduled for? This one was scheduled for 5 o'clock, so it's not bad. Six o'clock matches they have not that good, which they're already playing. Oh, this is a 6 o'clock match. Then they have Invasion Lake Man, which is the other one. So this is a semifinal, by the way, guys. So I'll make it official too, right? That way we all know. I mean, I know, but maybe you guys don't know. Ba-ba-da-ba. A-side semifinal. Let's adjust that. It's a little off. All right, so it looks like they got everything set up and they're about to get going now. It's action time in Swan Lake First Nation, Manitoba. Dun, 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 dun. Are you guys ready for the battle? Sorry about your cat, bro. It's time to get going, man. Rack number 1 and rack number 2 in effect for this matchup. The clock will start as soon as they break the first rack. Vance Hool at the table right now on table number 1. There, Malcolm on table number 2. Vance has made a ball off the break. He gets a shot to get going. Solids and strikes are both available. Darren's going to smash the pack. He's going to make a ball, and he's going to have options for solids and stripes as well. 2 decent tables to get started here in this matchup. It's an A-side semifinal, so whoever wins here goes into the A-side finals. Going to be guaranteed no less than 3rd place. Very important match here. Barry McLean. He's going to win a prize pack from Kuiper's Bakery. In tight here on this one. on table 1. Still okay. The only thing is that 4 ball is going to push towards that 12, and it might change the table a little bit. He recognizes that, so he's trying to be careful on how he changes his table. Looks like he's trying to knock the 4 to the rail, away from the 12. Missed the shot, though. And he's turned it over with a nice opening opportunity here for Barry. He's got the shot on the 2 and the shot on the 3. I think it's about all he's got available now on table 1. We'll see what the lineups are now that they have the lineups completed or filled in. Oh, CompuSports trying to be funny. All right, match details. By the way, if you're looking for the bracket, you can find it on CompuSport under the Hank 8-Ball Memorial. All right, so the first table 1 is Vance Houle versus Barry McLean. Table 2 is Darren Malcolm against Cornell McLean Sr. Table 3, which is the batter's box, next one on the table, Darcy Malcolm, Dennis Baptiste. And to close out the first round, it's a showdown between Keith Malcolm and Cornell McLean Jr. The winner of this match here is going to be a final team. It's going to be one of the 2 final teams. I feel like, anyway. Both teams are fairly experienced. Both teams have won many events as a group and individually. So there's a lot of experience here between both these teams. Tough to tell who's really going to come through, but as far as like whoever makes it through, they're going to be guaranteed no less than 3rd place and a chance to get into the top 2 spot. Here's Chief Cornell McLean Sr. on table number 2. Barry McLean just run that table out there for a 10-2 win. That's what they call him, go-go, man. It's go, go, go. 10-2. Darcy Malcolm to break on table number 1, playing against Dennis Baptiste. Chief almost got himself into some trouble there on table 2, but he's still okay. I don't know if he wants to play the combo. It feels like he might be forced to play it, but I don't know if he can see it. I don't think he can. He still has a 9 ball, so he's not bad, but I think he was trying to get set up for that 10 and the 11 ball, at least one of the 2. He's able to make the 11 ball still, so he's all right. And he just missed a scratch. Got lined up for the 9 ball nicely, too. Gonna just miss the shot on the 12. It's not bad, though, because he didn't really sell out. Big responsibility on this table, on table 2. This could be a difference maker in the match. Nice bang from Darren. Just missed the scratch. He's going to get onto the 3-ball too, so that's an extra bonus. I think he was trying to open it up, and he didn't quite get the opening, but he got on it, so let's just take it on. Ooh. That was interesting there on table 1. Shot on the 3 is good. Push through to get on for the 2-ball is good as well. Should be all right for the shape on the 8-ball also. Decided to keep it simple just by drawing back. Doesn't have to worry about scratching because of the 12-ball being in the pocket. So he can play this however he wants. Naturally, he would be safe from the scratch anyway. Uh-oh, he's all right. On a fast table, that might have been a problem, though. 10, 2, 4. Oh, these guys haven't marked their games in there. That was Darren. So it should be a 2-game difference or 2-point difference, but they're not using the app right now. Let's take a look at the CSRs here. So Barry McLean, a 1930 CSR. Cornell McLean Jr., a 1974 CSR. Cornell McLean Sr., a 1753 CSR. And Dennis Baptiste does not show one. Van School has got a 1762 CSR. There, Malcolm, an 1833 CSR. Darcy Malcolm, an 1858 CSR. Keith Malcolm, a 1921 CSR. Nice smooth stroking on table number 1 from Darcy. He's got the shot on the 2-ball to the corner. A little bit of traffic along the way, so he might get into some trouble yet, but he's able to make the shot. And the 4-ball's on a weird spot, so this is going to be tough for him to get onto it. And only because of the 11-ball being where it is. He's likely going to run into it. Just ran into it, just slightly. He's got the shot on the 4-ball still. It's just a tester. Bit of distance. He's okay from scratching, so that's not the problem. And he wants to enhance the angle a little bit with spin to get back for the 8-ball. So this is going to complement the shot and also take away some of that angle from scratching. Just perfect. Get past that stripe and you're good to go. And this is off the break, so this is going to be another run out if you can get the 8-ball in the pocket. The run out is good. He'll complete it. Run out, run out, run out. 10-1. I have 15-22. They got a supper special, man. Shepherd's pie, salad, and dessert for $12. Cheap. They're cheap. Keith Malcolm getting into gear now after getting that win in the last game for his team. That's going to pick up some confidence for sure. He's got to come up with something big here, though, to get the finish. Big draw. Oh, he's playing the 3 cushion. Wow. What a shot, man. Right on the spot, too. That's how you know he's feeling confident, man. He's hitting the spots now. Just the pull left for a nice big win. And I believe this is for a run out, too. He's going to deliver a huge win on that one, man. 10-1. They doubled up 16-32. And that was a run out, right? Yeah, that was a run out. Easy, guy. Easy. Hey, take it easy. Get out of here. Just excited all the time. Everybody clapping. Relax, guys. It's just one game. We're still in the middle of the match. And I only paid you guys $5 an hour. So, you know, don't overdo it. There's no overtime here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And, well, let's go confirm. See if these guys are even marking these scores down. Assuming they are, but. Okay, the scores are in now. Let's go back. 32-16 is what they got. Same as I do. And we're now into the second round. So we got Van School playing against Cornell McLean Sr. on table number 1. Darren Malcolm against Dennis Baptiste on table number 2. And this time it's Invasion Lake Man Boys. They're breaking. So we got Dennis Baptiste breaking on table 2. And the Chief working out his magic here on table 1 right now. He's going to do good there to get on to the next shot, but not sure exactly what the plan was. There's not a lot of opportunity here. He's got the 1, not an easy shot. I think he was trying to shape up for the 5 or the 3, but he's in between both. But I still think he's got the 5. Yeah, he had the 5, so he was okay still. Trying to move around the table, get a little bit closer to the situation here. And he kind of sort of has a crack at the 6, but I guess he's not ready for that shot. So he's got to take the 3 ball on. 6 ball's a tough shot. It really is. And it doesn't really reward you much. And if you miss it, you're going to turn the table over for a loss. So better to just keep the pace going, take on the 3, try to figure out a different angle for the finish. If you can't squeeze that 2 by the 12, then he's okay still. But if not, then he might be turning the table over here. Oh, he does not make it. He's going to turn the table over. Chance for Vance to be able to help his team get a little bit further ahead. Looks like Dennis made a ball off the break. He's getting to work on table number 2. He's going to miss the shot to the corner, though. There, Malcolm working the table out on table 2. Doing a good job so far. Him and I were just discussing the importance of delivering big wins when you're playing against stacked teams. Like all the stacked teams are in the building right now. And a lot of people are appreciating this, including Jason Cladd. I was just talking to Cladd, and he's like, "No, he really likes the format. Lots of great competition. You know, all the teams are stacked, so it makes it interesting." And I like the format too. Gonna take a look at the bracket to see what's going on with the other matchup, the other semifinal. That's 8-ball crew and not that good. Oh, they haven't even played yet, so they're probably gonna play on the stream next. They're probably keeping the A-side matches for us, so we'll have the other A-side semifinal coming up right after this. It's gonna be a good, I tell ya. Oh, and I wanted to see one more thing. I'm thinking that Larry won it. We'll take a look. It was Larry Hunter against Earl Cameron for the championship match today. So Larry won the first set and the second set. I guess they only played one set. It says 7-6, 7-6, so they must have just played the one set. Larry Hunter, congratulations, man. The winner of the first, the Hank 8-ball Memorial in honor of Danny Mckinney. Table's turned over on table 1. Chief gets to work. They're delivering a big win on table 2, a 10-0. That's creating a little bit of a gap here now, 16-42. Chief comes up short on table number 1, giving Van Swoel a chance to get a win here for his team. Nice little draw stroke to get set up for the 8-ball. Perfect little lineup. 10-6. .30 gap now. What is that? Yeah. The only problem is I can't remember how much I had in there. Can't break that. Can't break that. How much are they?
$20 a number.
Take 2 of them. Number 11. And 19, because it looks so lonely. 19.
What's your last name?
Arriagada. And there's only one rod in the building, I think. So
Okay, what did we say? 11 and
19.
number? Awesome. Thank you so much.
yeah, no problem. What is it, 50-50? No.
Yeah, it's
it's 50.
similar. Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine at 8, then you get 520.
This is fundraising for next year?
Yeah. No, I think, I don't know. I think today.
Oh, okay.
Some of the stuff to pay out today. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I was just asked to do it. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah. Good for you. All right, so let's see what they got here. 52-22, 30-point difference, just like I have on my scoreboard right now. But I just missed a game here. 10-1, it was a run out. So I gotta do the investigator thing here and try to figure it out. Barry's playing against Keith. So it would have been junior 10-1. And that likely was a run out too. So just in case it was, because I'm pretty sure it was, we're gonna give him a cheers too. Oh my God. They just keep wanting to cheer these guys. I gotta pay them less. Maybe $2 an hour might keep them quiet. And these guys need me to watch a shot. I'll be right back. So I gotta update the scoreboard there. It was 10-1. (32-53) is the score. Ball in hand on table number 1 for Barry Gogo McLean. And Dennis Baptiste from the same team, Invasion Lake Man Boys, on table number 2 right now. Looks like he's got a nice juicy opportunity here to help his team. Lots of experience here from every team. I'm telling you, like some of the absolute best players in Manitoba are here right now. Bit of a change up here. I think it's still okay. He might, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's still okay. He just has to make the shot. He's going to go for the 1 ball instead here on table 2. Looking for a little bit of perfection on position for the 7 ball. Yeah, that's not bad. Perfect. Oh no, all for the shape, and he missed it. The good thing though is he's tied up the 9 ball. So he might get back to the table yet. But that was a really good opportunity that unfortunately wasn't capitalized. Barry's going to miss the shot on his table against Keith Malcolm from Darcy's team. So Keith will get to work again. Juice tried to open it up, but he just moved the 7 ball closer to the 9, so that's not going to help the situation. However, his opponent doesn't really have a shot, so you can just play safety here and force him to open it up for you. I would just push this 11 ball towards the pocket. Yeah, like that. Smart. Very, very smart. And the reason you do that is because if he tries to play any kind of safety on you or messes up the table somehow, at least you got an escape shot to work with. And even if he ties you up on that last ball that's sitting over the pocket, at least it's over the pocket, so now a kick shot or jump shot becomes less stressful. Trying to make a mess somewhere else by taking an intentional foul. So now you play the freeze hook to the 9. That's what you're supposed to do. But he did have these other 2 balls over here. So maybe I would separate these by like playing the safety again, moving that 14 ball up table, maybe put it over the other corner pocket. Doesn't matter what you do here because like he's not going to be able to make that 7 ball. I would actually push that 15 ball towards the top rail and then push that 14 ball off the cushion at the same time and just let him shoot. Because then you're spreading them out, right? You're giving yourself better position for an escape. I would just push them both out. Let's get them both out in the open, away from the cushion. I'm surprised they didn't call just a shot there. Barry's gonna get a nice win on table 1, 10-1. The McLeans are waking up. They're down by 12. And the battle continues. I know, usually I say that and I do my gun, but I won't do it this time. Have mercy on the cat. So that's where I would have started. Because, see, like, you made 2 balls, and now, like, you kind of sort of gave your opponent a better chance to beat you. All he really needs here is just a good hit, tie it up to the 9, and then he's got an advantage. Oh, he went aggressive on it. Crazy. Now you have to go for it, right? Like, there's nothing really holding you back here anymore. Crucial, man. 12-point difference. Oh, it's going to slow down just perfect for the side. Crazy. Ten to 6. $48 to 64. 16-point difference. So that takes us into the third round. That was the first game of the third round on table 2, Vance Hool against Dennis Baptiste. The next matchup here coming up is Darren Malcolm against Cornell McLean Jr. Oh wait, that's the table on the left. Okay, so that's a second game now. The third game of this third round is a showdown between Darcy Malcolm, who's racking and going to be breaking on table 2, against Barry Gogo McLean. They're playing some really nice music here. It's got me jamming, man. Like Bob Marley. I want to jam it with you. Here we go. Action on table 2. Need something to go in, and everything's pushing everything in. Look at that. That's a nice table. Sometimes the break can make the player. And sometimes the break makes the game, which right now, that break definitely made the player and the game. Everything's opened up here. You want to take low ball for sure. Darren Malcolm making a nice tight shot on the left side cushion on table 1. It's almost got this figured out here. Just has 3 balls remaining in the 8 ball. Darcy decides that the solids are the best choice, so he's going to start there. He's got a shot on the 1 to the side now. Looking for the option for the combo on the 5 to the 4. Because now he can make the 1 drop back a little bit for that combo. So he's looking for that spot. If he's looking for that spot, he may not be looking at it that way. Another thing you can do is you can just roll forward here and back cut the 5 towards the 4, so that's okay too. Yeah, he's looking at that option now. Yeah, that's not bad, because now you play the combo, 5 ball stays over the pocket, you come around a couple of rails, gives you a couple different options there. I like that choice. I approve. Looks like he agrees. We're going that way. Gotta watch the pace. I don't think it matters if you drop the 5 ball here through the 4, but maybe you want to keep it over the pocket. I don't think you really want to keep it over the pocket because the 3 stripes are sitting there. So if that ends up being your like finishing ball, you're gonna have to get around 3 stripes. So I don't think that's a good idea. I think he's gonna try to make this here too. Both. No, and he didn't make either. Wow. I am surprised by that, man. It looked like it was a guaranteed it was going to go in no matter what he did there, but perhaps he found the only way that he could miss that shot. Darren's in tough here right now, too, because he's got a shot at the table to be able to get onto the last ball, but there's no pocket for the last ball. There's no breakout option either, so he's in some troubles here. Looking for some sort of a bank escape, but I don't even see a bank here. Yeah, that's what he's trying to set up for. I just don't see the option. I don't know how he's going to make this happen. I really don't think he can. All right, so I was restricted from sharing the stream again. Damn it. I tried so hard to avoid it too, but you know, Facebook just sucks. Other than Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, where else could I possibly stream? TikTok, I need 1,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna have to work on that. But that's gonna be another way of me streaming and sharing some of the stuff. I know Twitch is a possibility, but Twitch is mainly gaming. Like there's other stuff on there, but most of the crowd that's drawn in there is for gaming.
But maybe I'm gonna try Twitch too. I don't know. All I know is that I'm getting annoyed with Facebook, and I don't want to be on here no more. And then I can't stream on QSports Live all the time because we're always fighting over stream time. So more and more, I'm starting to feel like Facebook. It's time to go. Cancel culture, man. Let's make Facebook the new MySpace. I joined MySpace like right at the end of its life. I don't even think I even got to do anything on there, to be honest. I set up my profile and basically like a couple of weeks later it was done. And I don't really know if there was anything wrong with MySpace, to be honest, but perhaps, I don't know, their interface wasn't good enough or the algorithm was too open. There wasn't enough restrictions. That's why Facebook came in. Honestly, if Facebook was just a startup company, they wouldn't be doing any of this stuff right now, man. They'd be like, yeah, stream all you want, as many people as you want. But they're acting like they're guaranteed to be successful no matter what they do. So they've been restricting everyone. And it's worse than the government, I'm telling you. Like, all the restrictions they have for creators is worse than being controlled by the government. There's no freedom. And also no support for creators. I talked about this yesterday a little bit, but they don't, they take down streams after 30 days. They don't let more than one person stream on a page, even if it's a business page with multiple people that work on there. So let's say you have like Q Sports Live, where we have people that are working in BC, people that are working in Alberta, and then people that are working in Manitoba. How does that company succeed when only one of the three companies can work? So that's what I mean. It's just Facebook is no good. And nowadays, everything is all AI videos on Facebook too, which is really annoying because nothing's legit no more. And they let that stuff fly forever. But if I come up and try to share my love for pool, I'm forbidden. What was that, 10 to 5? I know Junior won, so we'll give him that 10 points there. I think it was 10 to 5. I'm going to mark it as 10 to 5, and I'm going to take a look to see what it was. Yeah, so I need another solution. What do you guys recommend for a solution here? So they got 70 to 58. I don't mind YouTube. Like, YouTube is pretty consistent at supporting its creators. It doesn't erase any of the videos, and it helps you even with some of the copyright stuff. Because normally with the copyright stuff, you're gonna get dinged too. But with YouTube, they let it go through, and they usually just give that copyright percentage towards the whoever made that music or whatever it is they use it for that's copyrighted. So I don't mind YouTube, right? And then another thing too is YouTube helps you make money, and you know they're a little bit more transparent with the way they do things. I wish Facebook was more like that. Honestly, I don't know what happened to Facebook, but ever since Meta took over Facebook, that's when it became a problem. Big break on table number 1 from Keith Malcolm. Watch the pace. Oh, man. Perfect. Nice little shot there, Barry. Kelly, who else is that's the Vance? I know. Tom Lavornia, how you doing? Andrew Maines, welcome to the stream. My mains man. Yeah, is that how they say? My mains man.
Still not out on table 2. He's got to figure something out. This is not bad because he's got he unintentionally got himself in a 3-rail breakout position with the 10 ball. The only thing is if you break this out, like you're flirting with that 8 ball, that 8 ball does go straight to the corner pocket if you hit that 9 ball the wrong way. So going for that 3-rail breakout is like spinning the wheel, man. You know, it might be best just to figure something out here with this 9. The bank quarter might be on too. Oh, it wasn't on. It's creating some distance here, and the 5 ball is going to come to the rescue. I don't know if he's got the shot on the 3 ball on table 2, but if he does, then he's okay. Keith Malcolm on table 1, trying to finish that table. Very creative player, not afraid to take on shots. And he's a difference maker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So I'm assuming that he's shooting stripes on table 1. Oh, that's going to change the table. I think he's gotten okay, though, unless he left him just the edge of that 10 ball, which I think he did. The only problem with the shot on the 10 ball is that you kind of have a scratch angle. Because you have that 6 ball sitting just below the cue ball, that takes away a lot of the cueing that you can do on that cue ball to avoid that scratch. He's going to take a look at it, a really good look at it, and see if he can figure out something here with a natural tangent line. I'm not sure if he wanted to run into the 5 ball or not, but that worked out pretty good on table 2. Eight ball is good. It's a 10-5 win for Darcy's team. $17-point difference now. We'll confirm on the score sheet. They haven't updated it yet. Do. 80-63. Yep, we got the same score. Moving on to the next rack, and let's see where we're at now. So the last game of the 3rd round is a matchup between Keith Malcolm and Cornell McLean Sr., which is going on table 1. And on table number 2, we just had Junior McLean, or Cornell McLean Jr., breaking against Vance Hool, and that's the first rack of the last round. We got 3 racks in hand after these 2 are being played. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Looking for a good finish here for a 10-6 win. It's going to make the 8 ball. 10-6. $69 to $90. So that brings us up to rack number 2 of the last round. Darren Malcolm against Barry McLean, and Gogo McLean's going to be breaking. Wait, why is Dennis playing here? I'm confused now. So Vance and Junior are playing. Should be Barry and Darren. I'll be right back. I gotta go confirm what's going on. Yeah, they had the wrong matchup there. So it's going to be Darren Malcolm and Barry McLean. That's the way it was supposed to be. Dennis Baptiste and Keith Malcolm is the last matchup in this final round. I'm going to go ask the organizers a quick question. What I'm trying to figure out is what happens in the event of a tie. There's 2 sets of rules that I've known so far. One of them is that the last 2 players play. Sorry, there's 3 sets of rules that I know. One is that the last 2 players play the last game over again. 2 is that the whole round gets played over again. And 3, each team picks their best player, or each team puts up a player, and that decides it. So I'm going to go find out which one it is in case if this one ends up being that situation, because it could be. This team is so close that it could be. Well, Vance is trying to change that right now because he's got a chance to close out. Or to help close out anyway. Barry's going to make a ball off the break on his break on table 1, so he's got a chance to keep his team in it. Down by 21 right now. 3 racks remaining, so possible 30 points. They can only afford to give up 10 points. Sorry, 9 points. I got to go find out about this rule. Yeah, Vance got a nice little finish here. Just the 8 ball left. I'm telling you, he's a clutch player, man. I watched him play many times over the years, and he's been a consistent clutch player. 10-3 on that one. $28 points. Almost got it figured out on table one. Oh, it almost didn't drop. It hesitated, man. Almost done there. It's got enough room to make it to the corners. Just has to figure out how to get back for the 8 ball, but a punch draw will do it. Just like that. Big win on that one too, man. 10-1. $82-101. Oh, that's the match. That was a fun one. And now we got the other A-side semifinal coming up. That's going to be even more entertaining. 2 more stacked teams coming your way for a big battle. I'm still going to ask about that rule just in case. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's not a semifinal matchup. It's a B-side elimination matchup instead. So let's get it set up. Where are we? This would be A-side quarterfinals, or sorry, B-side quarterfinals. Shooters against SB 283. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on my scoreboard because the way this software works, it never centers the writing. So I'm gonna have to do that myself. So I apologize in advance for the not so centered appearance once I put the names in here right away. And they're small names, so they're gonna be like really small. This is a B-side quarterfinal. It's not that bad. We'll just move the name over. These guys are just warming up right now, so they're gonna get going shortly. We got SB 283 at the moment warming up. They're from Sandy Bay. Yeah, it should be all right there. All right, all right. So we're set up there. We're gonna reset the clock. They're not starting yet, so I'm gonna run away real quick, go have a quick bathroom break, and see if I can grab a bite to eat. And this match is about to get started, though, so we'll have a nice little showdown battle here. Getting a feel for the table right now, both teams. Second team's approaching now, so they're probably gonna get started in about 5-10 minutes. I'll be right back. Likely gonna be about 5 minutes. What's up, Muggs? How you doing, man?
Okay, so we'll start the clock as this match is now officially started. We'll take a look at the lineups as well. All right, all right, all right. Score sheet. So on shooters, we have Anthony Roulette, Daniel Musso, Tim Bolio, and Brent McIver. On SB 283, SB standing for Sandy Bay, we have Farrell Roulette Jr., Brian Spence, Merv Spence, Ken Levasseur. First matchups that we have at the moment are Anthony Roulette against Farrell Roulette. That's table 2. Table 1, we have Daniel Musso against Brian Spence. Brian Spence is at the table right now. Anthony Roulette on table 2. Brian Spence is going to win with a score of 10-3. It's going to snug up against the 9 on table 2, taking away all opportunities here on the stripes. It's going to have to turn the table over, unfortunately. I got to take my meds, so I'm going to take a second. I'm still here, so I'm paying attention to everything, but I'm away from the mic while I'm collecting my meds and taking them. Signals dropping. So on table number 1, now we have Tim Bolio, who's at the table wearing the white shirt, playing against Merv Spence. Table 1 is the roulette battle. Anthony Roulette and Farrell Roulette. And Farrell's at the table right now. Makes the 8 ball for a 10-3 win. Doubling up here. 20-6. Up next on table number 2 is Brent McIver and Ken Levasseur. Brent McIver is going to be breaking on that table 2. Mug says, enjoying the stream as always, Rod. Great job. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Julie Bolio says, my dad. Table 1. What was the other comment? Mugs 10-4 on table 2. It was 10-4. I thought it was 10-3. I'll check here on this score sheet. They got 20-7, so you're right. Thank you. Appreciate it. And we keep this one going. So this is probably going to be the last stream on the Q Sports Live page for a little bit because the guys in BC are streaming too. So I don't want to be selfish and hog the whole time on Q Sports Live. So after, we're supposed to have the A-side final at 7:30, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen by 7:30. We're going to stop the stream after this one, and then I'm going to message them to see if they're streaming, and if they are streaming, then we're going to let them stream on here. And I'm going to stream on my personal Facebook page, and we'll continue from there. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping to get the finals and championship match all on Q Sports Live, but I'm not willing to get into arguments with people over it. And I don't have that on here, so I got to set that up. So you can find me on Facebook at Rod Arriagada, Q Sports Live, one word, Manitoba. And the picture is the profile picture of my account. So that's what you're looking for if you want to find me. You can add me, you can follow me. It's up to you. You can just look me up around 7:30 if you want to watch the A-side final. It's probably not going to be until 8, though. Nice little bang from Merv on table 1. Looking to get onto the 7 ball after the 6 ball. He's got a nice line to get above it. Tightened up a little bit. He should have just let it go because it would have been right onto that 7 ball. Unfortunate for him, though, he's missed the shot and he's turned the table over to his opponent. He's coming to the table right now. Understanding he's got a great opportunity here to help his team. Having a little bit of issues with the signal. Not much I can do about it, though, unfortunately. Tim Bolio trying to get the finish here on table 1. Ken Levasseur trying to figure out the table for Sandy Bay 283. Wait, I'm wrong. Sorry. I got Merv Spence. Oh, wait, I'm on the first round, yeah. So I'm right. Nice little finish on table number 1, 10-1 score. That makes it a 4-point difference now. Merv delivering a finish on table number 1 for a 10-6 against Tim Boyo. Eight-point difference now. Moving on to the second round of this matchup, we have Brian Spence against Anthony Roulette on table number 2. Brian Spence is going to be breaking. Table number 1 is Merv Spence against Daniel Musso, with Merv Spence breaking. Ball in hand on table 1. Decent spread. I guess the only real work you have on that table is the 7 and the 14 ball. If you take the solids, the 1 ball's a problem too. I'm not sure he's going to get that 7 ball out. Yeah, I don't think he was trying to make it. I mean, he wanted to kind of make it, but The intent of taking that shot was just in case if he didn't make it. So I don't think he was really trying to make it. Taking the cue ball through to the top of the table on table 2. Went a little bit too far for the 14 ball. Not far enough for the 15 and 9. But he's got the 11 ball. Stun drawing over to the cushion. Now he's got the perfect angle on the 15. He could take the 9 ball too. I might take the 9 ball with some inside spin here. But there's nothing wrong with taking the 15. You can just run the cue ball up. Even if you bump it to the 6, you're okay. Well, that was the unexpected there. Still sort of okay. He's got a shot available anyway on the 14 ball. Nine ball's good on table 1. He's got the shot on the 14 ball, the 12 ball. Oh, sorry, the 10 ball is still a bit of a situation, but it goes to a pocket. Technically, it goes to 2. He's trying to get on it there. I'm not sure if he got it. On the other pocket for the 10. Big shot there. Pushing as far up as he could to get the shape on the 8 ball. Eight ball is good for a 10-4. $27.41. I'll confirm on the score sheet in a second here once they update it. 10-5 on table 2. $37.46 is what I got. They got 50-18, so they got a totally different number than me right now. But they're probably just updating scores.
They have 55-28. So I got to go with a score 55-28. I don't know how I got 37 out of that. That's what they have, so I got to go by their score. Anybody local watching this stream right now, can you tell me what time the Four Corners gas bar is open till? Because I got to get some gas so I can get to the hotel tonight. Bruce Jensen, what's happening, my man? On YouTube says, hello, Rod. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Table 1 says, Julie Bolio, my dad in the white shirt and jeans. Awesome sauce. Maxwell said 10-4 on table 2. That's the one that was earlier. Yeah, got it. Leon Hool, welcome to the stream on Facebook. Nice little bank on table number 2. Nice base on the cue ball there on table 1 by Tim Bolio. Feeling relaxed at the table, it seems like. I'm assuming he's going to want to stay away from the combination, the 4 to the 7, but maybe he's got a plan to actually play into it. We'll see. He's got an angle to get into them here if he wants to play the 5 ball first. Split the. I think he got it. It's really tight if he's got it. He may not have it. Almost played it perfect. Tough situation to be in, man, because like you can't really turn the table over here. Is that what he was trying to make? What a shot, man. Ooh, that's in a running for the highlight of the day right there. Just got to get the finish on this one. Just the 8 ball left. It's going to make the 8 ball too. 10-5 for shooters. 60-38 is what I got. You could have just given it to me after, man. It's all good. Thank you. Let's take a look at that nice little shot from Tim Bolio. Table 1 on the left. Beautiful cross bank. Got on the shape for the finish. Big finish. Brent McIver at the table right now. Trying to work out the table on table 2. I'm assuming he's stripes, because if he was solids, he would have shot already. No, he's solids. Okay. He's just working out the pattern. Oh, no, he's stripes. Oh, and he lost the cue ball. That was a 10-6 on table 2. I think it's 70-44. Take a look here. Pretty sure it's 70-44. Yep, 70-44. We're on it. We're on point.
And now we're moving down to the next round, which is the third round. Table 1 on the left is a showdown between Anthony Roulette and Merv Spence. Merv Spence at the table right now. Table 2 features a showdown between Daniel Musso and Ken Levasseur. Daniel Musso to break. Dry break on table 2 brings Ken Levasseur into the table. Kind of limited on what he can do here. Looks like he's going to go for the solids. Tough option there by taking the solids because the 2 and the 3 are tied up just above the 12 and the 13. The 5 and the 7 don't go. 4 and the 6 are kind of weird, but the combo's available, which you just try to play. Daniel missed the shot on table 2. Ken comes back to the table. Looks like he's decided to open up that 5 and 7. He's going to make the 7 out of that. 5 balls moved up into the open, sort of, but it's close to that 13, so it's not an easy situation to deal with. The 2 balls just above the 13, that's tied up. 3 balls in a weird spot. And all he's got available is the 6, because the 4 ball's available, but he's got no shot at it right now. So 6, and then try to get back up to the 3, the 5, or the 4, which I think he found the 5. Bit touchy of a shot, though. Gotta watch out for the foul. He was okay. And he's got the shot on the 4 now. It's a good shot on the 4 ball. Gonna get funny here on the 2 and the 3. You can see the ball at least, so can work something out. I'm thinking combo is probably the only option. Maybe the cut on the 2 to the top left corner.
Got a nice little bump off the 10 ball there. Talking about table 1 right now. Trying to put some extra juice on table 2, but he's going to miss the shot. See if I got any answers on what time the Four Corners is open until. Nope. Nobody replied. It's okay, man. I'll figure it out. I'll use my trusty phone. Assist at 10 p.m. Anthony playing a good game so far. Just the 8 ball left for a 10-5 win. $10-5. So 75, 54, 21-point difference right now. They got the same score. And so we're into the third round. The second rack of the third round is the one on the right, which is Ken and Daniel. They're having a showdown. Table number 1 is going to feature the third rack from the third round. And it's a showdown between Faro Roulette Jr. and Tim Boyle with Faro breaking. Keeping it simple on table 2. Oh, he's going to miss the 13 ball. And he's left the shot on the 2. Not part of the plan. Makes the 2. He's going to come around for the 8. Ken delivers a score of 10-5. So the score should be 85-59.
That's what they got. Yeah, 85 to 59. So the next matchup on table 2 is Brian Spence against Brent McIver, with Brian Spence breaking for Sandy Bay 283. Let's take a look at the bracket and see where we're at so far, how far we've gone in this tournament. So the A side, we know that it's almost set. We got the second semifinal playing right now. Darcy's team won the first one against Invasion Lake Man Boys. And Not That Good is playing against 8 Ball Crew. They're currently at 102 for Not That Good to 77 for 8 Ball Crew. So at the moment, Not That Good, which is one of the 4 stacked teams that I got to win this tournament today, has got a chance to win that rack or that matchup to get into the A side final. And that was 10 to 2. Who won it though? Was it Tim that won it? I'm gonna find out. Why can't I find this other matchup? Hmm. Interesting. I can't seem to find this matchup. This one right here. It's not highlighted as the match that started though. That's the problem. So they got 95 to 61. And I did miss a game there, so 95-61. That means that Sandy Bay 283 is within range of closing out now. I believe 3 wins would do it. Brian Spence and Brent McIver on table 2 are the last game in the 3rd round. The first game of the 4th round, or the last round, is Anthony Roulette breaking against Ken Levasseur. So there's 5 racks remaining altogether, 50 points available for either team. And so let's see. So if shooters won all 5 games, it would put them at 101. So that means that SB 283 is looking at about 6 points to guarantee the win. 7 points to guarantee the win, I believe. that. He's got a natural line to get onto that 12 ball. And the 12 ball is just slightly off the cushion, so he should be able to make it past that side pocket. Oh, he tightened up on it. Tightened up, and then the worst part about it, he's left the 8 ball available. So Brian Spencer Brass is going to get a chance to be able to get that game for his team. That will put him at 105. He makes it. Does not scratch. 10-5. $66 105 is what I got. Gotta wait for them to enter their score. 3 racks remaining. 66 105. That's what they got too. 3 racks remaining. I believe if they just win this game here, it's over. That's 10-1. 10 zip. Huge win. Huge win. Huge win. 115-66. The match should be over. They're still playing. I don't know why, because the other team can only make 3 wins, which would put them at 96. There's no way they can catch up anymore. While they're going through that, I guess I'll go find out what the next matchup is so we can get that going right away too. But the next match is probably going to end up being on my personal Facebook page. Want to find me on Facebook? You got to find me under Rod Arriagada, Q Sports Live, one word, then Manitoba. That's my profile pic. You see the pic, you see the name, you found me, man. Add me or follow me or just check it out. You're going to find the A-side finals there. The B-side final and championship match, I'm assuming I'm probably going to be able to get it on Q Sports Live. But anything B-side semi, B-side quarter, if there's any of that left, which I believe they're in the B-side semis now, and the A-side final, they're going to be on my personal page. All right. And I'm going to go find out what's up. I'll be right back. Because this match is over already. It's over. I said it's over. I'll be right back. A-side final coming up. All right, and I lost control of what's going on here because this match is over anyway, so we'll stop the clock now. They're shaking hands now. SB 283 moves on to the next round, and we're going to get into the A-side final, man. It's not that good. Johnny Baptiste and his team against Darcy Malcolm and his team, Darcy's team. Yeah, baby. And I gotta check my phone. I know this guy's told me that I can stream the A-side final here, but that hasn't even looked. I don't know. I'm gonna stream the A-side final on my page. And the next couple of matches. Once we get to the championship match, I might switch over back to Q Sports Live. So let's see. If you want to find the stream, you can find it on the Arriagada Q Sports Live Manitoba. Q Sports Live, one word. Those usually 3 separate words. That's the pick that you gotta look for. Speaking of picks, the reason why we're here, Dan Mckinney, honoring his memory and his passion for pool. There's his teams that he's played on, champion of many events. Here's his family, Pam McKinney or Pamela McKinney on the left. Right next to her is Wanda McKinney. There's Danny McKinney, who we're honoring today, and Edgar McKinney on the right side. And of course, a picture of Hank or Danny McKinney playing one of his favorite pastimes, wearing one of his favorite hats. All right, so and we're gonna do a shout out to Kuiper's Bakery because you know what, they did a little bit of sponsoring, and I know they didn't sponsor me, but they sponsored the event by bringing some goodies for everybody. So let's give them a shout out. Here's Kuiper's Bakery, located in Brandon, Manitoba, 1411 First Street.
I had the mic muted. Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna end the stream here. We're gonna be back with another stream shortly. It's gonna be on the Arriagada Q Sports Live Manitoba on my personal Facebook page. So tune in to there to watch it. Dwight, I added you as a friend on Facebook, so you just gotta look for the friend request and accept it. I'm gonna send you the link through the messenger. And you're not probably going to you probably won't be able to find it. Just look under your folder where it says message request, and then you'll see my name in the link. Okay, I'll send it to you there. But if you just accept my friend request on Facebook, then we'll be directly connected. I can just send you the message directly. Everybody else, just find me on Facebook. I got the Las Vegas picture for profile pic. It's under Rod Arriagada space Q Sports Live, one word, then space Manitoba. All right, I'll be back. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.